Did I tell you about my MLP investment that went pretty wrong?
Oh, hey. What?
My MLP investment that went pretty wrong.
Like, you bought stock in the brand,
No.
and it's like nobody likes it anymore?
Yeah. Not quite. But, I, like, got the season pass on iTunes.
Yeah.
And I think...
Oh, right, yeah,
and I
Netflix.
only, like, half saw, like, 5 episodes. And that was on Netflix. Whatever. I'm not too upset about it.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty funny. Ooh,
I like this so you can get rid of all shots on screen.
Unless you just upgrade it, you know, you gotta check it out, see how good it is.
Shots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever watch Red vs. Blue much?
Nope, never even seen it.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, that's like one of my favorite animated series.
Yeah.
Like, ever. Yeah, like one of the first ones that I saw. Like, did it really well.
Oh yeah, it wasn't one of the first videos, like, period. Like, just really big internet videos. Especially for video games.
I think it was like the most famous machinima. Which is, I know that's like a...
Hey, it's octopi. How to do that?
Those are actually like... They actually have 4 limbs.
Squids.
The squids have more than 4.
What? No, they
I do.
don't. I don't.
Yeah.
All squid.
Whatever. Go ahead and fail marine
What about
biology.
bloopers, huh?
What?
What about bloopers, man? I would say bloopers look like squids, and they only
Well,
have
they're
4.
supposed to be squids, yeah. So they look like bloopers, I'll give you that. But
And bloopers look like squids, therefore,
No. No.
if so, fact so.
Because, okay, let's say a person...
Is that Latin?
What?
If so, fact so.
If it was Latin, it would be...
What the fuck?
Exo facto.
Otherwise, it just sounds like babble.
Exo facto! This is my exo facto knife. Did I ever tell you about, like, when I was... Like, one of my biggest things that I was doing was, modifying guns? Did I ever tell you about that?
I think you mentioned it. Nerf gun modification before.
It's pretty cool because like Hasbro puts a bunch of stuff in Nerf guns that make it so they're not as good, but for some reason they still kind of keep them in there.
Yeah.
And it's almost like they have like a really like hurried production process, and so like okay, here's a gun, and then someone's like, well, we already made all the parts.
Huh.
And like, oh, well, these are too strong. It shoots too hard. Kids will get hurt. I'm like, oh, we'll just leave them in there and then put like this little plunger. Actually, not a plunger. It's like this little stick that makes it so that guns don't work as well.
Kind of like a safety.
Yeah, it is a safety. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're called air restrictors, what they're called.
Oh my god, look at all them bullets.
And basically it's a process just opening up with a screwdriver and then using various tools to get rid of the air gaps and basically functional...
Ooh.
You can almost say a functional dysfunction because like it makes the guns technically worse, but that's what they want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's pretty cool. But I didn't like it after a while. But basically, this must be crops. Yep. Watch out! Don't let it hit you. The head's the weak point. Like I was giving himself advice. Would that be considered like talking to your past,
Oh.
time travel?
Yeah. Like in you saw Bender's Big Score, right?
Yeah.
I like how everyone's a dick to each other in the past. Like they like hate each other.
Sounds about right.
Like or like Fry just like and the commentary they say that basically they did it that way because you figure that there's no one you hate more than like yourself.
Yeah.
So of course you're gonna react
Like
to that.
Like oh god, why did I spend so much time with Nerf guns? You know, all I can do is tell a story.
Like that line where they're talking about like eating pizza, and Fry just says to his past self, "You pig."
Oh.
But then he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait till your invincibility runs out. But we're good. Just go back to it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, stupid jerk.
Oh, he's crying.
It's like a 2-hit kill.
He's crying.
Good. He should cry. He's a jerk.
That was pretty shitty.
Yeah.
That's a big point. It's like you started 2 attacks at once. Okay, use this one. Oh, no, that one. At least you can shoot the lasers.
Right. You get obnoxious otherwise.
Will basically be a side-scrolling shooter.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Oh, so like how it's supposed to be a side-scrolling shooter, where they throw so much stuff that you want to dodge it.
A bullet hell?
Yep.
I wonder what it'd be like if somebody's like actual hell is bullet hell, like in a religious or.
I guess that'd kind of be
context.
like the religious section of like the anti-gun or like the pro-gun law things. Yeah. Like hell is made of bullets, and the devil is NRA.
In the details.
No, it's a robot. So just kind of like, oh, okay, put my gun in it.
Tiny guys.
Yeah, so you don't remember the Super Mario? No, Super Mario. Paper Mario ad campaign? Yeah, I
remember it was a commercial with where he's just like swimming around. He's just like going around as like a flat piece of paper.
Right. I didn't get much of the game from the commercials I saw. So that was before I kind of knew what RPG was. Even though I had like played Pokemon. Yeah, I don't really understand what, like I think.
Like a music thing.
I think Pokemon was my first RPG, and then I want to say like, gosh, must have been like Final Fantasy VII or something like that. I remember someone playing
Pokemon and Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah,
first?
And then I remember.
Oh dang!
It's like, oh yeah, I did get really into RPGs. I liked them a lot. I liked all the options they had.
Yeah.
Yeah, the options and storylines. But there's some specific game that made me like really like it. I don't know what it's called though.
I hate these guys.
Speaking of friends. Oh no! That would be the noise that someone make if they hit the laser.
Oh god, no! I died. Oh, I think. How many stages were there in 5?
I know you have to do this, and then eventually you fight the Marine Express, which is somewhat bewildered.
Yeah.
Like then you fight the Marine Express, and the Marine Express is kind of like, I don't really know what's happening right now. But I'm told to shoot missiles at you, so I will. So I'm still convinced that he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Go Marine Express.
Do we know he's even a guy? Could be a girl.
He looks pretty cool. I'm gonna say, guys, he's a guy. Oh wow.
What if there's a romance subplot between Astro and the Marine Express?
Well, why can't it be a gay romance? Because Astro's not.
Because they don't have rights yet.
Because Astro's not gay. That's why. Astro has feelings for Nuka.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you vote for a president that smiled like that? No, exactly.
I don't know. I'm sure Hitler smiled evilly every once in a while. You ever see that? Do you remember that Hitler watermelon GIF?
No.
It's like a picture of him eating a watermelon. But I think it's like Photoshop, and it's like falls out of his hand and keeps chewing. It's like he doesn't stop eating after it's got out of his hands.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. And it's not Photoshopped, or is Photoshopped?
It is.
Oh, okay. So this is how I do it? Oh no! That's
oh, cool, new stage. I have to go back. What's up?
Yeah, I think that's where Kennedy is.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Kennedy. Oh my gosh.
What are you doing here? You know.
I guess I'm Kennedy. I'm so proud of myself. I was hiding in a trash can. No one knew I was there. And so Astro just wanted to make him feel better. So he's like, "What are you? What are you doing here?" Yeah, I guess I had no idea you're here. I was waiting for someone, but what? Well, I kind of forgot this was I'm supposed to say. Oh well. You're a strange kid. This is where I stand. Okay, bye. Oh, that was a nice laser. Oh, that's is the first one. You won't find me in there. Well, that trash, that garbage disposal place. Yeah.
Don't punch me! I'll show you a punch.
Ooh.
Just fall into my laser, baby.
Yeah, speaking of lasers, so after we had these Nerf guns, right? I think I probably had like fucking 15 of them that I kind of worked on.
Yeah.
So basically, either my friends would buy guns or blasters, as they're called Nerf blasters or Nerf guns.
Yeah.
Blasters, and then they would have me modify them, or kind of walk them through it, or I would just do it. I would just do it, and then do it to myself. So I think what we'd do is we had this big garbage bag full of Nerf blasters.
Yeah.
And then we'd go to one of the local playgrounds.
Oh.
One of the local playgrounds, and then we just have quote unquote a Nerf war, but like on a Nerf battle instead. Because it seems like if I can't call them guns, I should call them Nerf for war, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So those are pretty cool. And there's also this thing, like, they had, like a Nerf, they call them, like, Nerf Assassins, and then so you'd sign up, and then you could,
yeah.
You can sign up through, like, a school or something like that, and then there were certain rules about you couldn't go and shoot somebody at, like, certain places or certain times, like school, for instance, like, you couldn't bring the Nerf blaster to school, because that'd be, like, considered, like, terrorism and whatnot.
I remember I brought, like, a gun toy to school once.
When you're young?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were just like, can't do that, they'll do it next time.
Yeah.
It was like a robot that transformed into, like, a cap gun.
Oh, so it's kind of like a cheap Megatron?
No, it was like, well...
Yeah, like a cheap Megatron.
Yeah.
But what happens in these little things is that, like, you're basically supposed to, like, find, like, your buddies or your opponents when they're not expecting it, and you go shoot them, and they can only get shot once. It's kind of like that's what they call them, assassins. It's kind of like a Hitman game kind of thing going on, and those are pretty interesting to think about. But even then, like, they say you can't, if a person's at their employment, like their employer, you know, working and stuff like that, you can't shoot them.
Or, I get it.
Or if they're at school, you know, so they basically so they couldn't defend themselves. They couldn't defend themselves, or be a felony. Yeah. Well, I was just thinking about that. How many places aren't willing to be a felony nowadays, like around the Nerf gun?
Like,
you can't.
Oh, you're in your own house with a Nerf gun, felony.
Yeah, that's about it. But like breaking and entering, right?
Right.
Yeah, because you can't go to a department store and walk around with a Nerf gun.
You could.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
I don't know. Mega 64 does it. I'm sure they wouldn't be opposed to it. Oh, they do missiles.
It kind of depends. Like, there's like the security.
Right.
Managers, but I can also see them, like, you would never fucking bring Nerf gun to fucking Disney World. Even if they fucking sold them there. You know what I mean? Like,
so you buy and it's like, you're like under arrest!
Yeah, like if we go like Valley Fair, like the local theme park, like, I don't know, they don't have very much money in comparison, but they'd probably just be like, okay, you're, yeah, good job, you get him out? Yeah, got him right in the face. Okay, you're going to jail for a long time.
Again, it sounds like the Fantastic Four thing. Are you doing Fantastic Four? You've been served.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing really bad on this.
And one time, you know there's a Catholic school in town, right? And they used to have a playground there. Because we always just went basically to like the quote-unquote big toys, like the playground areas.
Yeah.
And kind of play like on those slides for like cover and whatnot. It was pretty cool. Let's go back to it.
What?
Let's go, you'll get it.
Yeah, no, I wasn't leaving. I was just looking around.
I like how the like record's like 59 minutes.
In this?
Looked like it.
I think it was 59 seconds.
Oh.
I shouldn't do this as much because it doesn't get my power back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can, like, this is better because it really fills up and it's a bit cooler. Butt Bomb is honestly a lot funnier than it is cool.
I think it works out well because, like I said, it takes away all the projectiles from the screen. So we decided to go with this little. We decided to go. What were you gonna say about the game?
No, it's fine.
Okay. So we decided to go to like this Catholic school, which had a really small playground. So we thought it'd be kind of neat because it'd be a lot of like land cover.
Yeah.
As we're playing this, because I think we had like a ton of rules for all ourselves. Like you to have like 3 lives, and then like after you got shot, you like took your hand up and they couldn't shoot you, and then you had to like count like out loud to 15, and then so you could like walk anywhere for a respawn point, and then like there's no spawn camping. So we basically set up all like a video game.
Except video games have spawn camping a lot.
Yeah. So, but you know, they try not to have spawn camping, you know. And then you could shoot the darts, and then afterward the darts would This was before like Nerf was really super popular, like just about to get really popular, you know, and like with like the young teenagers, like, you know, adults in that range, you know, because now like they like Hasbro found out a way that because like they said in every single fucking thing, do not shoot at people, but eventually they came up with this thing called dart tags, so they had like these vests and these Velcro vests and Velcro darts that were actually like a lot better than the suction cup darts.
Yeah.
And then they had like eye protection. They came with eye protection, so they could really market that safely.
Right.
And not have something go wrong. But with that said, like Nerf guns are always shot at people, no matter what.
Yeah, like why wouldn't you shoot people with guns?
You're supposed to shoot targets. That was like the concept.
Like basically saying, don't have fun. Don't kill. Don't. I guess they didn't want people to think, oh, guns kill people.
That's actually why I stopped playing Nerf.
Because of the.
Yeah, because I didn't like guns. I should be playing with guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spam this.
So we had like a ton of these like little rules stuff like that. We came with it. I think we did like a lot of weekends. Sometimes we had like a 5-on-5 like a team thing going on. It was pretty cool. It got to the point where I was like really upset that I wouldn't do very well. And like we weren't as serious as the people that do it online. But they're crazy. They get people together from like all.
Oh, they're gonna say like
all over the fucking country.
I think you're gonna say like internet nerf, like text-based nerf.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of like that. But like they get together and like a bunch of cool forums, and like they would kind of share like how they would modify this gun here and there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Really,
Green Express Y.
Really neat stuff. I remember there was one time where like my family was going down to the Twin Cities for some reason, and it was like almost the same day as if they were gonna have like a Nerf gathering.
Yeah.
And then I never got the courage to ask my mom if I could go, so I didn't go.
Oh, the eyes, that's right. Eyes, nose, and like a big old big old underbite.
Yeah. You know, it looks manly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's why I think the Marine Express is the guy.
Well, he can't smell, he can't talk.
It's like a man.
Oh. Man can smell.
Yeah, but by sexual and gender stereotypes.
Oh, look at that.
Nice. Wow, I don't miss it all.
That's because I did the big laser.
Oh.
Oh, fuck you!
Oh. Where does health bar go?
He doesn't have health bar.
Oh, no.
Oh, did that!
Do you have the stream?
Yeah. Well, he has to die.
Oh, no, I'm wondering if like, okay, there you go.
Woo!
Wait,
and now we're here.
He doesn't though. I think you just blow up the guy that was commanding him to do things he didn't want to do.
You were just shipping for him.
Oh, exactly.
Actually, I always hate when you're building a really goes the second they shoot you.
Exactly.
At least I don't do it. At least I haven't made progress.
Get to the next checkpoint. All right, back to Nerf, I suppose. That's just like a fucking story about this cathedral school I got down here.
Yeah.
So it's actually like it used to be a Catholic high school, but now it's a Catholic elementary school only. Right, and they used to have this really small like playground equipment for like all the little kids and stuff like that. So we went there on a summer day one time. I think it was like right after school got out. So right after school got out. So it was just kind of beginning of summer and stuff like that. It was like fucking 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we figured there's some reason why we figured there wasn't any kids there. So it might have even been a weekend. Because that was one of the things we did, was that if there were kids around, that we always made sure we didn't play. Because we didn't want the kids, for one, to get in our way, or for two...
Tattle?
I guess we never thought about that. That kind of brings up the next part of the story. Or we didn't want them to like do the same things that we did. You know?
Oh, you don't want to be at that.
Because it was kind of dangerous. Because if you modify Nerf guns, they can shoot like really fucking tough, like a long ways and fast, and actually, depending on what kind of like you can make homemade darts with this stuff called foam backing rod. I'm glad I still fucking know that great. Stuff called foam backing rod, which is basically like this foam cocking equipment, and you can actually make darts out of them. It's pretty cool. We never played the darts because not everyone had like sunglasses or eye protection.
Right.
And so I didn't want anyone to get hurt, so we just played with like the darts that they gave us. Hey, hello, Wally. Hey, what's up? I was waiting for you, Astro. I jumped on this train while falling. Okay, dead cross. Yeah. He locked himself in there, but I can't get any closer than this. So yeah, fucking Kennedy sucks. Where'd he go?
He hid in the garbage.
Kennedy. It's actually my nephew. He's been acting as my assistant, but honestly, I just want to tell his fucking aunt to get the fuck away. Let's just say he's confused right now. So just be careful. Yes, sir.
Life! And this boss is pretty simple.
Yeah, I took my one really easy last time. There's a robot on the train. How'd I get there? Ooh. So we went to this cathedral area. That's what the school's called, cathedral. So I think that's a pretty common name for probably areas and whatnot.
Fucking
like usually what we figured is that since it's public property, what we can be doing wasn't illegal.
Yeah.
We never had any runs with the cops, but we always thought that we might have. And so we went to this cathedral area because someone said that I see kids there all the time, like because it's technically it's not part of the government.
Right.
It's part of like the church and stuff like that. It's church run, private school, private property and whatnot. So we decided to go there. Fair enough. Come to Pyramid. Find you there. But first I'll get you a little bit weaker. I think that's supposed to be like every single boss is like planned.
It's like just drain you,
like,
tire you out.
Like, yeah, like maybe these guys, they probably won't beat you, but you know, you have to do something for it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like when I shoot lasers at an enemy from afar. Just gotta stop them up for when I go punch them.
Nerf and nerf. So we went to this playground, and we're having a pretty good time. This was the first time we ever played there, actually.
Yeah.
We decided to play with our little Nerf blasters there. I think it was like 4 of us, so we had a 2-on-2 thing going on. And then so it got to the point where we would kind of like bark. You see the top thing? It was like Marine Express, and then it went from like Ma and like a bunch of question marks, like Ma.
Oh, look at that. The Astro and the Arrow are like.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's do this.
Legendary moves. Sorry guys, it's 59:59. Unless I count in milliseconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Playing the first part, so we're playing at a Catholic school, we're shooting Nerf guns at each other, right?
Yeah.
Having a good time.
Good.
And then all of a sudden, after like 25 seconds of doing this, right? 25 seconds, all of a sudden we hear some voice coming from the school, because the school is probably like 10, 20 feet away from like, the playground. You! Stop that! And one of the fucking nuns starts yelling at us, and the man says, you stop that right now! You pick up all those! Which was what we were gonna do anyways, because with Nerf darts, you just don't leave them.
Yeah.
Because you pay for them, because you go pick them up, and plus they're orange.
I died.
She says, you picked all those up, and you get out of here. And so that was like the only time we really got caught doing that.
She seemed pretty civil about it.
She just yelled at us from out the window.
I'm thinking like she could have been like, I'm gonna call the cops!
And then she says, oh gosh, there's something else, like, there are children that play on there, and then I think while we were picking them up, I want to, oh god, I don't want to misrepresent her in my story, but I think she might have said something like, if you guys don't leave soon, we're gonna call the police or something like that.
Okay, now she's a jerk.
Not really, I don't know, I think what we're doing was trespassing, so.
Oh yeah, but whatever.
Yeah. Gosh, I don't know. Now I'm not even sure what happened. I'll probably like ask somebody, be like, hey, I know we haven't talked in like 7 years, but remember that time when we played Nerf at the Catholic school? And you know, the nun yelled at us. They're gonna be like, probably like, yeah. Do you remember exactly what she said? And they're gonna be like, no. So I just remember that she told us to pick us up though, and almost like turned around like, of course we're gonna pick them up. It was kind of
property. It's like saying,
yeah, it's kind of
pick up your
shoes.
Look how strong he is. I hit him 8 times after I hit him with 2 lasers.